So I got my coffee. I wanted to talk to you guys about happiness. Oh, that's busted. Anyways, not too long ago, in February, I left my job doing K9, which a lot of you guys know, and I'm a full-time firefighter now. Something that I've wanted to do for a very long time. K9 was something that I wanted to do my whole life. And I loved it, but where I worked, who I was working for and who I was working with was very toxic. And after 7 years, it just wasn't working out. I worked as a firefighter for a couple of years part-time while doing K9 full-time, and then made the transfer to a full-time agency within the last month. Being the probationary firefighter really sucks, but it's just a period that you have to go through. It's like being in basic training all over again. You got to be there 30 minutes to an hour before everybody else, before the shift starts. You got to clean everything, all the trucks, all the equipment, all the gear. You got to be the first to act. However, I will say this, after having already been a firefighter for 3 years before going to this new department, that's something you should be doing anyways. It shouldn't just be the probationary firefighter doing these duties. Getting there early, cleaning, taking care of station maintenance, daily duties and chores, weekly duties and chores. This isn't something that you should just do because you're new or when you're new. It's something that should be continued throughout the entirety of your career. Too many firefighters get lazy, and you'll see them after they check their truck. If they check their truck, they'll go sit in the recliner all day. They won't do any training, they won't do any station maintenance, they won't take care of the equipment or the trucks. And it's just disgusting to me. You need to have pride in your equipment and pride in your service. What the public sees directly correlates to what they think of you. So if you show up in a dirty truck, in a dirty uniform with dirty gear that doesn't work because you didn't test it or take care of it and do the scheduled maintenance, they're going to think that you're lazy, and they don't want you to come save them or their family, let alone pay the fire tax to keep you employed. You got to think, they can vote the fire department or the police department out of existence. They can say, well, we don't want them. And that's it. You got no job. They'll contract it out. They can do that. They've done it in many states. And with the way the world is right now and the country is right now, people need to stop taking what they have for granted, especially firefighters and people in public safety. It's not, you don't have it great. I'm not gonna lie, it's not great, but it's good, okay? You get to go to work for 24 hours with some of the best people you'll ever meet that become your family, and you get 2 days off out of that. Some places have other schedules. And I say you get 2 days off out of that, but I spend the first day sleeping, because we run a lot of calls and we're very understaffed, for how big the coverage area is. So you don't always get to sleep at work. That's a common misconception. You say, oh, you're there for 24 hours, you get to go to, you sleep all day and play video games and cook. No. Definitely not as the new guy for your first year, you don't. But we run a lot of calls. The last shift I was on, we ran somewhere between 16 and 20 calls. 10 of those were after midnight. So it all depends where you're at. You know, you could be in a slow city or county or department or whatever. But the point I'm trying to make here is you have to make the best out of what you have. Sure, it really sucks, and I could quit and go somewhere else and do something else, probably make more money even. But how many times do you want to start over and be the new guy or the new person? I just don't get how people, they jump from place to place to place to place, and they become the new person all over again. Find that one place and stick with it and put everything you have into it, and you'll see the results. I promise.